Kudos to all the English-speaking viewers for tuning into my previous live stream in Mandarin. I'm so flattered. So in this video, I will briefly go through my real-life experience with MetaQuest 3 in English, aiming to keep it clear and simple for you guys. But I won't be explaining why I received my MetaQuest 3 early because it's quite complex. First of all, my overall review is that the Quest 3 is currently the best consumer-grade VR headset. The benefit comes from several different areas. One notable aspect is about its weight distribution. It's slim, so it can fit you super close to your face, so you won't feel a strong sense of heaviness on your head. Consider this. When you have a VR headset so close to your face, right, there's virtually nothing to be distributed to the back of your head as a counterweight. Sounds logical, right? The second plus point is the soft fabric material of the head strap at the back, which allows you to lie down and watch VR videos without any discomfort. It's crucial to be able to enjoy a fully immersive VR video without feeling any pressure at the back of your head when lying flat. I believe you all know what I mean. Okay, the third positive feature is about its Pancake lens, which evolved from Meta's Quest Pro. The sole reason that the Quest 3 is so slim is because of the structure of the Pancake optical lens. Also, the image quality is truly stunning. The small bump in resolution for both the display and the camera sensor allows me to see text on my phone with utmost clarity, making typing a breeze. Text display on both my phone and watch is incredibly sharp, offering a significant improvement in readability over its predecessor, the Quest 2. Fourthly, sound quality. The spatial audio really surprised me with how good it was. However, demonstrating the spatial sound is kind of tricky, so I will have to leave this feature for you guys to explore on your own. For the fifth thing I want to mention, it is the Quest 3's extraordinary mixed reality feature, especially the full color see-through. It's the best consumer-grade mixed reality headset I've used so far, and this is coming from someone who's been a VR enthusiast for over 10 years. MetaQuest 3 offering not only vibrant transparency, but also spatial perception capabilities. The closer an object is, the more pronounced the three-dimensional perception becomes. I wouldn't say it's nearly on par with Apple's Vision Pro in terms of spatial perception, but if you take the price tag into consideration, it's good enough. And most importantly, it doesn't kill your wallet. Now, I want to discuss the hardware aspect of this device. It has 4 inside-out tracking cameras located in these positions. The 2 cameras facing outward are called VST cameras, which stand for video see-through cameras, and they are in full color. There's also a depth sensor in the middle, which might be a TOF camera, time-of-flight camera. It's unlikely to be a laser-based solution like Vision Pro due to cost considerations. The entire tracking system offers excellent spatial tracking and awareness. In many mixed reality scenes I've tested, the virtual images remain firmly in their original positions without any shift or jitter. Even when I intentionally block the depth sensor or some of the tracking cameras, there's minimum jitter. If the Quest 3 predicts a loss in tracking accuracy, it will issue a warning that tracking has been lost rather than displaying any jitter. I think the MetaQuest 3 does an excellent job with its spatial awareness and positioning. It's the best VR headset I've tried so far. The performance is even more impressive. During the screencasting, I still experienced very smooth gameplay, something that wasn't possible on Quest 2. The performance boost comes from the XR2 Gen 2 chip, which elevates the global refresh rate. In my perception, it should be over 90 Hz. I'm not sure if it ever reaches to 120 Hz, but the smoothness you get clearly surpasses what 60 or 72 frames per second can deliver. This is evident not just in the system-level UI, but also in full-color mixed reality scenes and body motion tracking. Keep one thing in mind though, Meta can further optimize its graphical performance through software updates in the future. Similar to how the Quest 2 got 120Hz support 1 year after its release. Was it 1 year or 2 years? I couldn't remember. We might even get variable refresh rate in the future to further conserve battery life. Many people compare Apple's Vision Pro with Meta Quest 3. I think Mr. Zuckerberg made a very smart decision to target the market segment that Apple has overlooked, the sub $1,000 consumer group. Apple's Vision Pro may excel in the $3,000 plus market, but they ignored the lower budget consumers, like completely. Unless Apple introduces a more affordable version or light-weighted headset, Meta Quest 3 will take over and dominate low-budget market for sure. Quest 1 and Quest 2 sold around 20 million units thanks to their competitive pricing. The improved yet pricier Meta Quest 3 offers a ton of improvements with its $500 pricing. It's better, but it costs more. It would be a reasonable prediction if Meta Quest 3 can ship over 5 million units in the first year. That's just my guess. If there's anything I'm not satisfied with, it's the look, especially from the front. When I put it on, I look like a total retard. There's definitely room for improvement in terms of design. Here's the deal though, Meta is not a company mainly known for its superior industrial design. They rarely make any hardware, so I will keep my hope in check. There are other downsides. Battery life is an issue, especially during heavy gaming or streaming. You might get less than 2 hours of playtime. However, this issue can be mitigated with accessories. Many VR users like me opt for Elite strap with battery to prolong battery life. Given the slim design of the Meta Quest 3, there's minimum need for added weight distribution. If there's a way for us to slide in spare batteries on the sides, it would be a great way to boost your playtime. Although it might not provide an extra 4 to 6 hours of playtime due to the smaller form factor of the battery that goes to the sides, 1 or 2 extra hours should be enough for most people. Another drawback is its tight seal. The Quest 3 can feel a bit tight on your face, and that can make you sweat. This can be improved by using a more breathable face cover. Third-party manufacturers might also introduce cooling solutions like an external fan. You never know. Other than these issues, it's been great for the 10 plus hours I've used it. It's good on its own as a standalone VR headset, but you can also use this as a streaming device, offloading computing power to your mighty PC graphic card for PC VR streaming. Considering how the Meta Quest 3 sits so close to your face, it doesn't feel like it weighs over 500 grams. With its remarkable Pancake display, I won't be surprised if many hardcore PC VR gamers make the switch. Meta Quest 3 feels like an improved device in many ways. The resolution has a small increase, so the PPD is slightly higher, and the GPU performance is about 50% better. It is also 40% lighter and smaller in size. The Pancake lens saves physical space, and it has a better tracking system. Each improvement might not sound like much, but when you combine them all, the user experience is greatly enhanced as a whole. This is especially true when compared to its predecessor, the Quest 2. The Meta Quest 3 has a lot going for it, but is missing some advanced features. It doesn't have foveated rendering, it doesn't have face recognition, it doesn't have stereo-optic video recording. Maybe they left these out to keep costs within a certain range. Still, for $500, I think Meta Quest 3 is a great deal and definitely worth getting. That's my review for Meta Quest 3. I hope you find it useful. See you guys in Metaverse. See you in my channel.